Hey guys, it's Hybrid. I'm reviewing Amazing Spider-Man issue number 699. So we have one more issue to go, and then the series that for a lot of us we've read for a while, some of us years, some of us maybe even decades, will be ending, which is, it's sad, but at the same time, you're kind of happy, even though a lot of people are thinking, hey, they're probably just going to bring the series back later and then like renumber it and then renumber it again. So yeah, because I don't feel like this is the final kind of going out of Spider-Man, especially Peter Parker's Spider-Man, considering the artist they got. And I'm not saying that as a diss to the artist at all by any means, but I feel if it was truly the last outing of Peter Parker as Spider-Man, they won't have had like the best artist they possibly could get on the issue. And it just doesn't seem like they did that. It doesn't seem like they're putting that effort in it for like the whole package, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, that's kind of like the low point of this issue for me. And let's just do a quick kind of summary of the plot. So we have Peter Parker in Doc Ock's body, and he's pretty much just going through Doc Ock's memories, thinking, how did Doc Ock do this? And also he's like, what could Doc Ock be doing basically in my body? Like, he could be doing so many things that are bad, like to the Avengers, to my personal life, just in general. So he goes through Doc Ock's memories and finds out how Doc Ock did it. Now, I'm not going to spoil it, but it goes way back before Spider Island. So we keep on going, and then, we have Doc Ock, or Peter and Doc Ock's body initiate kind of a failsafe plan, which basically causes the Rhino and a few other people to break him out of the prison he's in. The few other people I mean is Hydro Man and see, who else was it? The Trapster. So they break him out, and they also break out the Lizard, and they take Doc Ock to a new facility where he has a portable life support, and their next goal is to capture Spider-Man alive. Most likely so Peter can switch their brain patterns out. So all in all, I gotta say I was kind of not underwhelmed, but I was expecting more from the issue. And by more, I mean just like it didn't really seem like I'm happy they explained how Doc Ock's kind of master plan came together, but I felt it was so easy to find out that. And then there was a part of the comic where Peter basically said, I can't go to the Avengers about this because they won't believe this. Well, why wouldn't they believe this? With all the things they've seen, it's one of those cases where having a shared universe is a plus and a minus, because the plus side would be like at a chance like this he could have gotten help, but the minus side is you want this to be a Spider-Man story, you want Spider-Man to do it, so it's hard not to, or it's hard to make an excuse for him not to go to another character. Perfect example being like when a universe that's about and you have a character like the Scarlet Witch who can rewrite reality to a degree, and like characters of that power, and you're like, oh, she has a cold, so she can't do that today. There's things like that. But yeah, scores: art 2, plot 4, writing 4, characters 4, enjoyment 7. Now, art, give it a 2 because, see, I don't I don't hate the art, but I don't like it that much, and especially for the last few panels of Spider-Man that we're supposedly going to get, especially Peter Parker's Spider-Man, I think they should have went all out with the art. And then for plot, writing, and characters, I think Dan Slott's doing a pretty good job. There are some times, though, that I think it could have been better, and a few things that just don't really make sense and are kind of pushing your imagination, even though it is a comic book universe. But I'm really going to let that slide, but it does keep it from getting like a perfect score, to me at least. And then enjoyment 7, because like I said, it's not that it's a bad issue, it's just that it's kind of underwhelming to a degree. But still, I do recommend you check this out, considering the last issue is 700 coming out later this month. So do that. Subscribe to my channel, Hybrid0027, youtube.com/Hybrid0027. I'm almost at 500 subs. If I get 500 subs, I will do a live video where I'm actually like showing my face. So that's something to look forward to, I guess, since no one's really seen my face before, unless you're friends with me on Facebook, which only a few people are. And then we have Twitter, at Hybrid0027. You can chat with me on Twitter, do all that cool stuff there. So that's about a 70% overall. This is Hybrid. Please subscribe, comment, like, and I'll see you guys